What's cracking, peeps? It's the ATrain coming back at you with another episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. Now is the time to be on the water. You got perfect conditions, fish in all phases of the spawn. It is time to get your personal best. So to start off, by Epic Baits, we got the Bobby Lane Punch Skirt. So this is definitely a bait you want to have. This time of year, a lot of that aquatic vegetation is starting to canopy, get real thick, and sometimes your traditional flipping's just not going to get you through. So with this little bad boy here, all silicone construction, put a big punching weight on there and your favorite bait. What that's going to do is bulk up the presentation of your bait when you're getting into those darker hunts under those mats. You want to add bulk and lots of flair and movement to your bait. That's going to help get those fishes, get that fish attraction to your bait. So with these punch skirts right here, they come in some great colors. You can color coordinate your baits to your skirt. No matter how you fish these things, they're going to get bit. And this is definitely the time of year for it. So the Bobby Lane Punch Skirt by Epic Baits. Next, highly anticipated by Stealth Baits, we got the Stealth Rig. So think of this like the Bama rig basically, but there's no wire on it. So all that flexibility right there. This is just basically a game changer right here. Right now you got your shad spawn, so you add your baits to this, it's just gonna mimic a whole school of shad, and they don't see that wire harness. Another cool feature about this bait, that head right there, you could fill that up with your favorite fish attractant, and it's gonna release that scent as it's swimming. So because of the flex of these arms right here, you're gonna wanna use your smaller jig heads, such as your 1/8 ounce jig heads, because you don't want to overpower this bait. So you get your big kicker right there in the back. But like I said, this is more that stealth presentation when you want to mimic that school of bait right here. So definitely a good rig to go. You better get these quick because they're going to be gone fast. Next, by Dr.Slick, we got the Cyclone Nipper. So this is probably the best pair of snippers I've ever encountered. This little bad boy right here, it could cut up to 20-pound steel cable. So braid, nylon line, 120-pound mono, it is no match for these little things. Super lightweight. You can make a little necklace. You're gonna want a couple of these while you're fishing. You're gonna be able to just get your bait right to that nearest point and just have a clean, smooth cut right here. So definitely a super high quality pair of nippers you're not gonna wanna leave the dock without. Next, by Basstrix, we got the Duratrix Jerk Minnow. That bad boy was meant to take some abuse, even from some of those toothy critters. So this was actually made with the white sea bass fishermen in mind. You go to the Channel Islands in California, they are killing them off these right now. Designed for a little lead head, but you could do these with a weedless hook, weighted beast hook, or whatnot, many different ways to fish this. You freshwater guys, your largemouth will hammer this thing. Your smallmouths, they'll get them down too. Just that soft jerkbait presentation. It's a little bigger than your standard soft jerkbaits, but the action on this thing is superb. They come in some great, amazing colors. They'll match the hatch, whether it's saltwater or freshwater, but just a bait you don't want to be caught without. So definitely stock up on these. Next, by Hawg Slawp, we got the Fish Attractant Bait Stick. Anytime you're getting those short bites, fish are just nipping at the trailer, not taking the whole bait, this right here will change your outcome. This stuff will go on and it's meant to last. So you rub this on your jig, bait, swim bait, whatever. Those fish are gonna bite this thing and they are gonna hold on to it. So it comes out thick as you wanna apply it to your bait, but they're gonna hold on and that's gonna enable you to drive that hook home. It also comes in a spray also, so if you're just casting and winding on the go, even though it's a spray, it's designed to hold on to your bait for a good amount of time. So you don't have to apply too much and you're still gonna get that heavy scent for those fish to hang on to. Next, by Drop Zone, we got the Rattlehead. That's gonna get all that attention you need down there. When you're in that finesse presentation, you wanna apply that shaky head. Now it's a shaky head with a rattle. What I like is that screw-on keeper. That's gonna help keep that bait, worm, lizard, whatever you have on there secure to the bait. And it's also just enhanced with that little rattle. That's gonna help you get a few of those more extra bites to add to your live well. Next, we got some love from Blackbait. Cliff Pace helped design these. So this one right here is the Piglet. Comes in some great colors. When I see this, the first thing I think of, I'm flipping this bad boy. 3 to 4/0 hook, favorite tungsten weight, and just pop that thing through cover. Many different ways you can fish this. For you jig guides, these make great trailers. Heavily scented, so those fish are gonna hang on to these things right here. But just a great all-around bait. Also from the same makers, Black Label, this one is the Shank right here. Another great bait for flipping, but like I said, your Ned baits, it's more that beaver style, so whether you wanna rig that on the back of a jig, some kind of a vibrating swimming jig, just many different ways, but the ATrain, I'm gonna flip this bad boy right here. And even this one right here, the Bug, with those little appendages, they're just gonna push water and they're gonna bring the fish to your bait. So like I said, I'm flipping all 3 of these baits, but whether you want jig style or swim jig, it's up to you. But just a great scented bait, the fish are gonna bite and they're just gonna hang on to. Next, by Nories, we got the Flip Gill. So it doesn't look like much, but this little bad boy packs a punch right here. Great little flipping bait. It was really designed for you bed fishermen, but there's other applications this thing excels in. When you got those canopy mats and sometimes you'll see a shad or a bluegill pop up on the mat and just start flopping and just get destroyed. Great way to fish that thing with the Texas style with no weight, but just so many different applications for this bait. Good little flip bait, bed bait, however you want to fish it, it's gonna get bit. Last but not least, by Plano. 2 for the price of 1, but they come in 4 packs. So this is your chance to double up. If you're like me, my Planos, they're all falling apart and half the seals are broken. So you invest in these right here. Perfect condition seals. So it's gonna keep all the elements out of your box, keep them from rusting. And it's just a great way to have your tackle organized. So get these while supplies last, because they are gonna go quick, starting with me. Thanks for tuning in, and for more information on the products seen here today, click shop or the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this week's episode, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Let the ATrain know which of these products you're most pumped about.